What's up, everybody? In this video, I'm going to be making a Kanto Pokemon tier list. Also, go sub to Pokehavi. You know, he's close to 1,000. We need him there soon. And subscribe to me while you're at it. Starting off with Bulbasaur. He's a nice starter. S tier easy. Same with Ivysaur, Venusaur, Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard, Squirtle, Wartortle, and Blastoise. Now that we're done with the starters, Caterpie, A tier, Metapod, A tier, Butterfree, B tier. The only reason Butterfree isn't up there is because she does not look anything like the previous evolutions. Alright, man, I put Weedle at C, Kakuna at like F, just because I don't like the design. I mean, Metapod looked great. I think Metapod's a good Pokemon, but not Kakuna. And then I got stung by a wasp in my eye, so, you know. Also, it's a big wasp. Don't like him. Pidgey, mid. You don't really need a Pidgeotto in your evolution line for Kanto. Because I could see Pidgey just evolving into Pidgeot. It's the same way Spearow evolves into Pharaoh. And speaking of Spearow and Pharaoh, they're D tier at best. They just don't look right. And then the rats, we're gonna shove in. We're only putting F tier. Raticate's ugly. The only reason Rattata's in C tier is because it's sitting cute. He looks so cute. They're honestly B tiers. Their name is pretty good, you know. I love how it's spelled backwards. It's Snake and Cobra respectively. Pikachu, I'll give it a solid A tier. I mean, it's not the best of the best, but I'll put it in S tier just because it's iconic. But Raichu deserves to go with him. Sandshrew, because the anime is also S tier. Sandslash is B tier. The reason Sandshrews in S tier is because in the anime, you know, there's this really nice episode where Sandshrews like being whipped and stuff. You'd have to watch it. It's a great episode. The original anime. It's on Netflix. Anyway, I'm not sure how to say. They're like the same Pokemon. I'd put you a little higher. They're the same Pokemon, and at best they are D tiers. This one has a horn, and that one's mouth is open, and they're different colors. But Nidoking and Queen should get A tier. They're different Pokemon respectively, but they're pretty good. Clefairy, all the way in S tier. Clefable looks like something in my nightmares, so F tier. Ninetales for Brock. Oh no, that's Vulpix. This is Ninetales, and Ninetales was also S tier. Vulpix was owned by Brock. Jigglypuff, I think we're shoving you at the top of S tier because you're actually pretty great, you know? And in that logic, Charizard, you better come down. You're an S tier because you're iconic, but you're like very overrated. Charizard is, but now everyone's been waiting for Wigglytuff, which is actually A tier. I quite enjoy like Wigglytuff. Zubat, mid. Golbat, just keep it a single stage evolution, please. Oddish, though, is S tier. Gloom is in its depressed emo era, so we have to shove it in F. It is, yeah. And then Vileplume, I'd go B tier. Paris is nothing but better than D tier. Parasect is F tier. It's like, oh, ugly. Incredibly ugly. Yeah. That's the best explanation. mid, worse. Diglett and Dugtrio are S tier Pokemon. Easily. I mean, there's not anything you could say that could convince me otherwise. And then we have Meowth, just because of the anime. Persian, though, I never really liked. Meowth could have stayed a 1 evolution, and everyone would have been fine with that. I haven't met a person whose favorite Pokemon is Persian, which is basically just the teacher's pet Pokemon. Anyway, Psyduck, S tier. For obvious reasons, it's Psyduck. Psyduck is great. You know? Golduck, though. They butchered it. Butchered. Also, I think their names are swapped because why don't you call the Golduck, and the Psyduck? Anyway, they're just completely different Pokemon. You could barely tell they were in the same evolution line. Mankey and Primeape, though, are pretty great. Right? Wouldn't you guys say? Mankey? I'm not sure where to put it. I'd put it in B. Annihilate would be S tier. Did I put him in S tier last time? I don't know. But now, Growlithe and Arcanine. Good boy. The legendary Pokemon isn't a legendary. Great design, but I have to put it in here. Because if you're a legendary Pokemon and not even a legendary, you know how mad that makes me? I'm really mad at that. Like, Arcanine is the legendary Pokemon. Not even a legendary. So, you know, and he's also in the anime depicted kind of legendary. But now it's like, you have Arcanine, cool. You have a Zapdos, holy moly. But they were like on the same grounds. Still a good boy though. I'm gonna stop ranting about Arcanine and go on to Poliwag, which the whole evolution line is S tier. You really can't deny me. I'm probably watching the stream as it's going on. And if not, then it's just a normal video. But come on, Poliwag? Who the heck in their right mind would shove it in F tier? Or anything lower? Same with Poliwhirl. They're just such great Pokemon. Abra is S tier. Oh no, it teleported down to what I actually think of it as a B tier. Kazam is A tier. Actually, Kadabra is A tier for one reason. It was banned for 20 years. Like, geez. I mean, congrats on coming back. And Alakazam is obviously S tier. Machop, C tier. Machoke, D tier. And Machamp, S tier. Machamp, mwah, what a great design. Guess what Pokédex number this is? What that mouth do? But actually, pretty solid Pokemon. And, could have done something way better. Anyway, moving on to Toads. Cruel, Toad something. Anyway, I think it's C tier at best. D tier. Just don't like them. There's a lot of Kanto Pokemon in S tier right now, which there is exactly 28. And the rest are in garbage tier, and we're like halfway done. Not even. I don't know. I can't do math. Anyway, Geodude is rock, boring rock, Boinger Rock. I'd put Ponyta in an A tier. Rapidash, D tier. Slowpoke, though, is an easy S tier. Same with Slowbro is an easy S tier. Same with Magnemite and Magneton, which are both, say it with me now, easy S tier. And then Farfetch'd. This might be a far-fetched idea, but honestly, I like it pretty much. I'd shove it in there. Don't like you, but I'll shove you here because you're slightly better. Seal. Where do you think they got this name's idea from? Seal. A literal seal. Also, I don't like the Pokemon, but it's pretty cute. So, I don't like Dugong at all. Spell that backwards. Mid at best. And then we're on to Clam Chowder, which is D tier. Then we have an oyster, and I'd oyster it all the way to F tier. Pretty rain glide selection in F tier, and then another pretty controversial one, which is Ghastly, which I can't put above D tier. You know, I was thinking F, but now I'm thinking D. Ghastly is just mid. Not even mid, it's lower, it's just not good. But the other two evolutions, Gengar is S tier and Haunter is B tier. S tier. Boop. Now, Onix. You see what I'm thinking? And you know what I'm thinking? I don't like it. It's mid. Mikey likes Drowsy. Probably has your kids in his basement. A literal crab. An old crab. Oh. I should have Voltorb and S tier. I really like Voltorb. And I love what they did with Electrode as well. They're two, like, S tier Pokemon. Subscribe. Right now. Or Execute isn't going to go in S tier. Which I know everyone wants Execute in S tier. And a Alolan Executor is still better than Executor. But it's S tier because of Alolan. Because I don't think I'm ranking Alolan forms right now, though. Keyword right now. Anyway, Cubone. I kind of feel... Actually, we'll start off with Marowak. D tier. They butchered Cubone. Now, Cubone is wearing the skull of his, like, parents. So, you know, we're just going to shove him there because he's cute and he needs some clarity. And then Bruce Lee and Hitmon and Jackie Chan, you know, I love they based him off just whatever English celebrities they could find. So, I mean, Bruce Lee's got a Pokemon, so does Jackie Chan. You know, great to have that under your belt, I guess. A Licky Tongue. I'm not giving it higher than C. No, it's not justified. Nope. Worse. Not good Pokemon, don't have much tied to them. I don't even know what the first Pokemon was, but I think that was like the first one completely designed. So we'll shove it in C. And you're actually like a C Pokemon. Now, I do have quite a bit more and quite a bit of controversial opinions, so we'll go with Chansey, which is healing other Pokemon, so I'd shove it in A. Then, as some people call it, Tangjelly, when it's really Tangela, which makes me mad, so we're shoving that B. Kangaskhan, also pretty much a B. That sounded wrong. Kangaskhan's like a B tier. Anyway. Also B. F. Don't like it at all. Useless. Who remembers you? If you like Goldeen or Seeking, alright? One person comments you like Goldeen or Seeking, I will comment and say it is an A-tier Pokemon. But until I find someone liking Seeking or Goldeen, if you say you like them, I will move them up to A-tier. But if not, just because it increases interaction, if not, who likes Seeking or Goldeen? When you think of Gen 1 Pokemon, how long does it take you to think of Seeking and Goldeen? They're the most forgettable, worst Pokemon in Gen 1. Anyway, I'm gonna stop before I get too mad. Staryu, and then Starmie, which hurts sometimes, but also B tier. Ash's stepdad, S tier. If you got that joke, it's from. Anyway, Scyther, B tier. His scissor hands could chop everything up, and it's just not made, but not great. It's just, actually, I would say it's great. It's a pretty great Pokemon. It's not like S tier. It's not like amazing, but I would call it great. I'd call Scyther great. I don't think I have to explain. Anyway, Electabuzz, Magmar are both perfectly S tier. I've never met an Electabuzz hater, never met a Magmar hater. Just solid Pokemon. And here's the S tier so far, which contains 43 Pokemon. And F about to be containing 20 in a minute. So, Pinsir, I'd call it B tier. Same with Tauros. Magikarp and Gyarados are S tier. But we'll shove them in B for the moment, because Lapras is A tier. And it was S tier. Now, when you think of Ditto, Gyarados, Magikarp, they're pretty iconic Pokemon, I'd say. Pretty iconic. Now, one thing you don't know about him, though, is Magikarp is just a fish and it gets so much love. And I'm just a small YouTuber, so that means I should get so much love from this video. I gotta stop. Anyway, Gyarados, great Pokemon. So, same with all of them. So, the later Pokemon, like all evolutions, I'm gonna shove in S tier. But you should actually see my evolutions tier list where I rank them actually. But for the sake of this going great, I'm shoving all of them in S tier. If they fit. And then, I think my favorite out of all of them, though, is it goes like Jolteon. No, it goes Eevee, Jolteon, Flareon, Vaporeon. If I had to rank them just on that, Porygon, Geometric Shapes. That is the Cybertruck as a Pokemon. Forgettable, but still pretty good. Forgettable and should be forgotten. Now, we only have a couple left, but we're going to shove Kabutops in B tier. I actually think it's an A tier Pokemon. And Kabuto, is A tier, and Kabutops is B tier. Because it kind of looks like prehistoric Scyther. And Aerodactyl also B tier. Thank you, PokeRed, for making Altart Aerodactyl that expensive. Snorlax is S tier. The three birds are S tier. Dratini, Dragonair, and Dragonite are S tier. Mewtwo and me. Alright, so the remaining ones are S tier. So, Snorlax, big boy, but great Pokemon. The three birds. I like the three birds, sue me. They're just all around great Pokemon. But I would say Articuno is the one that's lacking the most. You have a Fire Bird, and you have a nice electric bird. But Articuno's lacking. But still an S tier, just, not that high up on my... If I made all the legendary birds tier list, which I'd probably also do. Actually, that's a good idea with the Galarian birds. But I'd rank Galarian Moltres in between the two. Or no, Moltres. Galarian Moltres I'd rank. Probably just above Moltres. Anyway, getting off topic. Dratini. The Dragonite line is so iconic. You know, it's just confusing how one worm evolves into, like, a dragon. Like, that right there evolves into this Dragonite. Which still hard to believe that right there, this little Dragonair can evolve into a Dragonite. I'm just not sure how. Mewtwo, made in a lab, didn't want to be made, and Mew I'd rank pretty high, actually. I think that's probably one of, if not my favorite Kanto Pokemon. So, we'll just show it above Ash's stepdad for now. But this is all 151 Kanto Pokemon ranked, in my opinion. We have 49 we have 59 S-tier Pokemon. 60 now, because I bumped Metapod off after some considerate thinking. We have 13 A-tier Pokemon, 19 B-tier, 20 C-tier, 19 D-tier, and 20 F-tier. You know what that adds up to? 151. Like and subscribe for more content. Go over to Poke Hobby, sub to him, show him love, get him to 1,000 quick. And I'll see you guys in the next